I remember the first moment I realized the courtroom wasn't a place for justice. She was quiet. So quiet that at first, you almost didn't notice her. Hands folded over a thin folder, shoulders straight, eyes forward, holding herself together like every ounce of her dignity depended on it. And maybe it did. She wasn't young, not in the sense of inexperience. She carried decades of knowledge, a lifetime of hard-won authority, yet she knew that in this room, none of that would matter until she chose the moment to reveal it. They said she had violated bar rules. Misconduct. Overstepping. A black woman standing alone, without a powerful lawyer, without anyone to back her up. Just her truth. That was the first paper, the first accusation, the first silence in the room. The prosecutor spoke first. Fast. Precise. Practiced. His words were neatly arranged, polished like a blade, designed to cut before she could even answer. These allegations are serious, he said. Evidence shows negligence and misconduct that cannot be ignored. The judge, a man who had clearly seen too many cases like this, nodded along, leaning back, a slight smirk curling his lips as if he had already decided the verdict. The gallery shifted uneasily. A few spectators exchanged glances. You could feel the tension press in the room, the kind that tells you who has the power and who has none. She didn't flinch. She just kept her hands folded over the folder. The weight in her chest wasn't fear, it was patience. Years of experience teaching her that patience was more powerful than anger. Her daughter sat behind her, clutching the seat tightly, knuckles white, watching her mother stand alone. You could see the worry in her eyes, the mixture of pride and fear that only comes when a parent is forced to face injustice alone. The judge's smirk remained. The prosecutor continued, rolling through dates, timelines, minor infractions, gaps in procedure, designed to make it appear as though she had been careless, reckless, undeserving. Every word was a weapon. Public humiliation cloaked in civility. And the gallery? They felt it too. You could see them lean back, uncertain, uncomfortable. She was small in their eyes, fragile in that chair, but that was the illusion. The judge began to speak. His words were calm, measured, but sharp, a slow blade. "You clearly think the rules don't apply to you," he said, glancing at her. "You're wasting the court's time." The smirk lingered. He didn't see her, not really. He didn't see the folder, the preparation, the years of meticulous work hidden within those pages. He only saw what he wanted to see, a quiet black woman, standing alone, vulnerable. Then she opened her folder. Slowly, carefully, each movement deliberate, precise. The pages slid open. Sheets of reports, audit summaries, letters, ethics reviews. Every document lined up, labeled, organized in a way that left no question about their authenticity. The courtroom paused, almost imperceptibly. The judge glanced down, more out of habit than interest. He didn't know what was coming next. "I would like the court to review these records," she said, voice calm, steady, controlled. "They outline every action, every decision, and every procedure that has been followed correctly." Her words were soft, but they landed like weight on the table, a quiet authority that demanded attention. The smirk on the judge's face twitched slightly. He leaned forward, scanning the first few pages. "I happen to oversee the State Bar Association," she continued. "I manage compliance, ethics, oversight, and discipline for every case within this jurisdiction. I am fully aware of every procedural requirement, and I assure the court that these documents are comprehensive and accurate." A hush fell over the room. The prosecutor froze mid-sentence, uncertain whether to challenge her or stay silent. The gallery leaned forward, realizing the balance of power had shifted. The judge's pen paused midair. His face changed imperceptibly at first, then more noticeably. The smirk faded. The air shifted, heavy, charged, uncomfortable. The man who had mocked her, who had assumed her silence meant submission, suddenly realized he had underestimated the one person in the room who literally controlled the system he was sworn to uphold. She didn't raise her voice again. She didn't need to. Her authority filled the room naturally. Every word she had spoken, every page she had placed on the table, spoke louder than any gesture, louder than any threat of dismissal. The judge leaned forward, eyes narrowing, scanning each page carefully, like he had just realized that the power he had wielded so freely for years could not touch her now. "I see," he finally said, his voice low, careful. "So, You are telling this court that the allegations against you are unfounded? Yes, she replied, steady, unwavering. And I can demonstrate precisely where the procedural errors, misinterpretations, and misrepresentation